Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be showing you my current go-to makeup look. This is it right here. This is what I do when I want to look put together, when I'm going out somewhere that is not picking up my daughter at daycare, and that is it because we're not doing anything these days, but you know what I mean. I don't really go in with any heavy makeup. This is just like to even out my skin tone, to look a little bit more put together, to feel girly, to feel like I really tried when I really didn't. I just put all of these items in this little bag and I take it with me wherever I go and touch up throughout the day, and you know, very simple, very quick, nothing too in-depth. So if you enjoy this look, if you want to know how I got it, the very little amount of effort that it took to get here, I had to keep watching. As always, thank you so much for being here. Let's go ahead. Ow, I just like pulled my hair. Let's go ahead and get started. Why do people feel the need to mow the lawn right when I decide to film a video? I don't understand. These are the things that really get to me. The first thing that I really need to do before I apply any makeup on my skin is cleanse my skin. And I use this the Roche-Posay Purifying Foaming Cleanser. I've heard really great things about this. I've been trying it out for a little bit and I really like it. I feel like it really cleans my skin very deeply. After that, I go in with my SPF. This is from TULA. You've all heard about this in my current favorites. And then after that, I go in with my moisturizer, the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. And I feel like my skin is all prepped and set for makeup. I don't go in with primer. I go in straight with foundation, and my favorite go-to has been the Believe Beauty Foundation. This is full coverage. It lasts all day. It looks like skin. It does not feel cakey or heavy. It doesn't make my skin feel or look oily at the end of the day. This one is hydrating and it does not do that. I'm on the go and I don't really feel like wetting my sponge before I leave. I just go in straight with a brush, which is perfect also because I do use it for a little bit more coverage. I put about a pump on here and then just start blending that on the skin. And you can see my skin looks a little bit dewy, but not too much. And then it also provides the coverage. So as you can see, this is just a couple of pumps on my skin. My skin looks very hydrated, very dewy. It looks healthy. It provides a little bit of a glow, but it also provides coverage. It evened out my skin tone. I don't feel cakey at all. I just love this foundation so much. It's not even $5 at Dollar General. So if you have a Dollar General, I'll buy you. Go get it. For concealer, my favorite go-to has been the Wet n Wild Incognito. This is super full coverage. It really brightens my under eyes. I just look more awake instantly, which I need because I have very pronounced dark circles. So I like to apply. It smells really good actually. It smells like men's perfume. That's like one of my favorite scents in the world. I like to apply it like right here in the inner corner. I don't like drag it all the way down or anything like that because this is where my darkness is really concentrated. Something I have been doing is letting it sit for a few minutes because that really provides super good coverage. The e.l.f. Hydrating Camo, I am gonna apply it on areas where I really wanna cover up, like these blemishes here on my cheek. Just me being picky, like you do not need to go in and do this, but so this one I don't like to leave sitting on for too long because it does create like a mark, you know what I mean, and then it becomes harder to blend. And then I go in with a stippling brush because I don't want to take away the coverage. Now the concealer has been on my under eyes for a few minutes. I'm just gonna go back in with my stippling brush and then just begin tapping, dabbing, not dragging. I prefer a sponge for my under eyes. However, if I'm on the go, I'm not gonna like, oh wait, I have to go wet my sponge. You know, like ain't nobody got time for that. And I feel like that made a world of a difference. I didn't think I was gonna like this concealer because I do feel like it's not as hydrating as the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo, which is my absolute favorite. But this one does provide a little bit more coverage. For setting powder, I have been liking this Dermablend loose setting powder. I had this in my drawer and I completely forgot about it. It is white and bright. I feel like this is great for my dark circles, although it is translucent. I do like to use up the products instead of like keep buying more and just like them expiring in my drawer, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna go directly in the powder, tap some of the excess off, and then on my dark circles. And just set. I told you this brush is amazing for like everything. We have set art. Oops. This has been my favorite at the moment, the CoverGirl TruBlend in the shade So Flushed. Like how peachy it is. It is super pigmented, however, like look at that. I do go in a little bit heavy-handed, but I do blend it out with my foundation brush in the end. Trust the process. This looks freaking crazy. When I'm in the car when I do this, like using natural daylight to put makeup on, like it really brings out the imperfections. So I guess that helps me in a way. With this fluffy brush, I'm just gonna take that same blush, run it through my crease just so my face looks a little bit more monochromatic. So we have some sort of definition on the eye since we are not doing any eyeshadow. We just want to look put together. And then I did this the other day, and then a friend told me, oh my gosh, I love your makeup. What did you do? And I'm like, I literally just ran some blush on my crease and then I was out the door. Makes you look like you really tried, you know, but you didn't. I'm just very sloppily running this on here, crossing my fingers that it looks good, and that's about it. I feel like windshield wiper motions, like circular motions, whatever you gotta do to make sure that it looks somewhat even and blended, like so. For bronzer, I'm going to use my Urban Decay Beach Bronzer and then this multi-purpose, whatever brush from Real Techniques. And this shade I feel like is a little bit too light on me. Like I really have to build it up in order to get some payoff. So I do like to go in with a little bit more like of a warm bronzer or something. So I do go very heavy-handed with the bronzer as well. So I don't look like Casper the Ghost. And like I said, doing this without even looking, just very sloppily. Need some life back into the hairs on my face. So we're just gonna go in with the eyebrows. And I just brush up my hairs. I have to trim them a little bit, but I don't have my scissors here with me and I'm not about to get up and go get them. So let's just use my NYX Microbrow and just start underlining them. I do have an in-depth eyebrow tutorial in my channel. I'll link it down below if you're interested. And I really go in depth on like how to fill them in and how to get your desired shape and all that good stuff. I feel like they look somewhat even. I don't really take too long on my eyebrows, like, but for the video, I'm like really trying here. So I just set them with my Anastasia brow gel. I still feel like this is the best eyebrow gel out there. Oh, and her brow freeze styling wax. I love that so much too. That really sets them in place. Go in with mascara. This is the Maybelline SkyHigh. I don't do falsies. I feel like I never do falsies because it takes forever. It doesn't, I don't know how to apply them correctly. I mean, I could, but I don't really feel like I need them. So I just take my mascara and just run that through my lashes real quick. This has been my favorite mascara, but I'm sure you know because everybody and their moms on the internet are using this. So I went to Target yesterday and they still didn't have it in stock. I wanted to get a backup, but I feel like I'm gonna have to go through Amazon again to purchase this. Favorite part of this look actually, because it is the easiest. I just go in with whatever lipstick I just grab before I leave. Today I decided to go with the NARS new Air Matte lipsticks, and then I'm just gonna go to put a gloss on top and then call it a day. Okay, give it a few seconds to dry, and then we're gonna go in with this Alamar DesNUDEas lip gloss in the shade Coqueta. Love that name. Why is my hair so crazy? I mean, when is it not? Early hair problems. What was that? Okay, and this is the completed look. I really hope you enjoyed how it came out. This is I'm not gonna say my daily routine because I don't put this much makeup on every day. I put my hair up in a bun, I put my sunscreen on, and then that's about everything that I do. Sometimes if I'm feeling wild, I fill in my eyebrows, but what I do when I want to look put together, when I'm gonna go to like a dinner or something, this is just what I do. I don't go in with any crazy eye makeup. I don't even put highlight on. Like this is it for me. This is pretty good. I feel like I look like I tried. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I do post twice a week, every Wednesday and Saturday. Sometimes that varies, but I do post twice a week. Thank you so much for being here. As always, I really appreciate your support, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!